So I had the great gift last week of having my nephew in town. And he stayed with me for a night and an entire day. I took the day off work and we spent the entire day together. We went to all these different parks. We ran around, we played, we went to the water park, we swam. We had the best time. And our day started, the playing started around 8 a.m. And by about 2 p.m., I could tell we were running out of steam. And so we went home and, I suggested, we could take a nap. That could be really nice, but he didn't want to take a nap. He didn't want to take a nap. He wanted to keep playing. So I said, okay, we've got some card games. So we started playing some card games and he won the first hand. And then we went to the second hand. And when things stopped going his way, he didn't take it too well. And he started throwing what some might call a tantrum. He started getting loud, yelling. Maybe some things were thrown. I don't know. And it reached a point where I had to say, we've got to take some separate time. You're going to go into this room. You can read if you want. You can take a nap if you want. I don't care. But you're going to stay in that room by yourself. And it's funny because just yesterday, I was working on this project. It was the end of a very long day, many calls in the morning. Then I was working on this project and things started to not go my way. I couldn't figure out how to do something with my computer. And I found myself starting to throw a similar tantrum. Why isn't this working? This is dumb. Now, this is all internal, right? Because I work at home alone. I'm sure the cats hurt me, but I was getting very frustrated. And I had to stop eventually because I started thinking, oh my gosh, I am doing the same thing that my nephew was doing last week. And what I really needed was what I was encouraging him to do. I needed to take a step away. I needed some quiet time. And it was amazing how when I stepped away from my work and I walked to the other room and I opened a book and I read for a few minutes, all of a sudden an idea came to me. I was like, oh my gosh, that's going to solve the issue. And I went back and it solved the issue and I was able to finish the project easy peasy. When we find ourselves getting stuck and frustrated, sometimes all we need is a little step away, a little refresh, a strategic pause. And so I encourage you, when you're finding yourself getting a little stuck, press pause, step away for a minute, go for a walk, go talk to somebody, read something. Take a little break and you'll be amazed at what comes to you, what amazing things can come from that little space. Because I can tell you, after my nephew got some time reading, some alone time, some quiet time, we were able to go back to having fun. He just needed a little space, just like I did yesterday. So I'm curious as to your thoughts. I hope you'll share them in the comments.